Okay, good morning. It is August 11th. It is Thursday. Uh, S&P 500 futures contracts, the E-mini, this one's the micro E-mini, and if you notice, yesterday we had a lot of activity after that CPI, and this morning, right now it's 8:08 a.m. We have a PPI number coming out, which is, yes, the PPI is the producers price index. So it's actually the people selling us the goods on what the inflation is to them, right? Or how much they're jacking up the price to create inflation. Sorry, I apologize. Um, so what did I get from this? I get CPI. The Fed was like, it's not that bad. It's all working. And now we're going to get this report that says, wait a second, they're gouging us. So I see this as a short opportunity. Let me set up another chart here. Oh, I thought it was actually going to take the whole month to do this. It's only taken the 11 days or whatever it was to complete our. It didn't complete it, but look at our stair steps, and here's our pennant flag. Will this retrace and come and lay its little head back down on 66? Yeah, that's how it's designing to do. Is it really going to want to jump up above this ledge here? Potentially it could get ahead. Let me just kind of get in there. It could kind of get up into here. Look at how it got to that high volume, just like I was thinking. Edge could be here at 44. You never know, right? This could be edge. I think that we're at a double top, and we're going to come back. There's VWAP there, annual VWAP. So it might get held up there at 04, 010, 4110, just like I kind of thought that was the target, right? Excuse me. Or I think we can actually come back to what did I say, the 65, so the POC, right? Let me just dial it back here so I can give you I'll show you the whole thing. Look at this, these are the value, this is the value area, right? I don't even know why I have that on there. I just shut off those bottom volumes there, you don't need those. So there you go, double top coming into play. Let's see if we can get a short off. We got about 20 minutes. Okay, one of these things with these numbers is that you got to get in a little bit beforehand or you're not going to get in because it just won't fill your order, right? So it's 8:24 right now as that minute changes right there. We missed our double top, but I mean, this is also called there's extra, you know what I mean? Like they just kind of put a little extra juice on top of it. So that's fine. So I went short right there at 35. So we'll see what that is. Well, that's a black screen, isn't it? Okay, here we go. 5 seconds. Not even. 3 seconds. See what happens here. Boom. Did I make a mistake? Whoa. Did I make a mistake or did I make a mistake? Oy. Let's see what happens here. It might shake out, right? That would be. So it looks like it's trying to give me a chance to reconsider what I've done. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. If you wanted to take it short right now, it is so jammed with orders right now. You would probably have trouble getting filled. So long or short, you had to make a decision almost beforehand. So we're okay with what's going on here. It's just exiting might be a bit of an issue. So far, so good. It seems like it's a little lazy though. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. It seems a little lazy. So that's not as good as it may not do anything. It may just kind of fuck around here until the open. So an hour or so to go. You know, 40, 50 minutes, something like that, right? So we'll see. Yeah, everything's fine when you're 9 ticks into profit, but when you're 17 ticks underwater, you're kind of questioning it now. Which, by the way, was 3 minutes ago. Okay, 3 minutes before 9 a.m., and we're actually hitting another like double topping kind of thing. So let's just see what happens here after that spike. Is if this is wrong here, we're gonna have to cut it. Like that's even though we're early on the day. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't, but we're underwater quite a bit here. Okay, there's 4 minutes till the open. it kind of makes it look like they want to go bullish. Okay? That's not going to help us there, right? It kind of makes it look like it wants to go bullish. So up. What does that tell me? That we're probably right. They do this to screw with people, right? They make people think that they're right. You have them double check themselves. You got people actually adding to positions, maybe. And then we've also got shorts piling in. Okay? So then we're going to have people that are long from way back when, whatever, then they're going to want to cover their positions, right? But where are they going to be underwater? And that's the true question, right? Are people long from here? And then are they going to be underwater right on top of our price? And then it's going to want to drop or not? And that's the true question. And we know we're going to be wrong right here. Anywhere above this is probably we're dead wrong. So I'm going to have to cut it at that point. Okay, there's the open. 30 seconds ago, give or take. Let's see if we're right. If it can break below this level here, it's going to go like a rocket down. Looks like it's kind of rejecting it there, and that's not good. This is a tighter time frame. We are playing this curve. Like I said, if we can drop below this, look at how it's going to want to gap jump that into down into our price, right? So let's just keep an eye on this a little bit longer. And I just kind of noticed it that we're right to the 45, right as I predicted. Yeah, or not predicted. I don't like using that word, but I foresaw that 45 shelf as being, that's a low area. We might want to retrace this curve. That's exactly what I'm. Maybe that's why I'm so bearish, right? And the sheer fact that it's taking so much time with no or low volatility here, with it seems to be higher than, volume here, higher than normal volume, tells me that it's going to want to crack, and it's going to want to crack hard on one of these, because usually we'll get like a pretty good swing, maybe a 30 tick swing here, and it looks like we're only holding like this 10 or 20 tick, not even swing. So they're extremely fighting it, and if I were me, this is just a rough level, but like if I were short or long, sorry, anywhere up in here, yeah, look at how that corresponds with that as well, right? That's almost, you see how I get my levels there, like so we can just see what's going on. But if we break below that, our next level will be down here at the 25, right? So let's see how that works. Trying to use extreme patience here. Yeah, I'm just trying to take a little bit more of a passive approach to it. If you were, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna let it ride out a little bit more. And like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be wrong way up here at my 45 level here, 46, whatever it is. Just trying to give it a little more time. Um, I still believe my thesis is right. It's just, I guess this is where my problem lies, is that I'd rather just take the 9 ticks here, um, and potentially have re-entered here at this double topping area, right? Or whatever, maybe down in here because we would have missed that maybe, right? But this is 1 minute. I would have to have taken another look there to see if we had got that double topping area. Right, you see what I mean? I might have got something in here, so that would have been fine too, right? So it looks like it's ripping now. Somebody made it something happen. Just really going to want to pay attention to the speed of it, right? That's important. So again, we're just testing it. Look at how it reclaimed that as it pulled down there. It really wanted to go. Just right here on this candle here, you can't even really see it. See it? It's right here. Crazy. Now we pushed. Oh man, this isn't. I don't know. This might not. This one doesn't look good. There's our value area high, which is really dang close to the top here. So 1, 2, 3. Are we going to get another reclaim of the reclaim? The more it knocks on the door, most people think that it's going to want to go further. So I'm going to want to be careful here. I don't want to martingale. but I'm willing to if we really get a good signal here. So I added to it there, which increased our price. We had a price of 35 flat. Now we have a price of 39 flat. So 4 points there added to the situation. Let's just see if we made the right choice on that as well. I don't know what's going on here with my trading, but I mean, it's not. Something's going on here, right? But anyway, we beat that, and it came all the way back. I'm just saying, my read has been off lately, and we're gonna want to have to cut this, man. This is starting to come pretty deep, like an $1,100 drawdown right now. We'll see. Yeah, and if this flies off from here, I'm gonna have to. I'd almost want to reverse position just to save face. If I went long from here, that would put us there, so it really wouldn't reverse position. We could try it. Yeah, it's going to want to take this from this, and it's actually going to put us our price up here for a long. It would do the double. So it would actually go from here to here. So we'd actually add 50. We'd be at 54 long. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? So like, look at it. It's breaking. We're gonna have to do something here. Shit. And the moment I reverse it too, it's just gonna. It's not gonna be what you think. It's not gonna be fun. It's gonna come all the way back to my price, and then go. So, damn it. We'll see how this works. I don't know. I still think that I might be right on the day, right? Where's our bigger picture here? Yeah, I still think that we could be right on the day. Look, we're still just grinding in this low zone. Is this low zone really gonna, hold up? Only has to sit in here for a couple seconds. Each one of these bars is like a point, right? So 4 ticks, give or take. So like, it's only got to sit in here for a couple of minutes, really. God, that's how I called the 45 the other day, right? Which is now evolved. Huh. Shit. And I really don't think I should add to this because I really don't know if it's going to come back to me or not. It's a tough call. It's right on the fence here. So double quick shove here. Are you going to add to it or are you going to back down? Jesus, man. It's going to want to trend all day now. Look at. Tough, man. Tough. I told you we should have been wrong. Shit. I couldn't not do it. So I had to martingale there. What were we at there? The other one was at 39 or something like that. We got in at 35. 35, 39. Now we have 45. So 45 is pretty reasonable. I would believe that we would come back to 45. And I bet you we can get out of this now. Do you see how that works? And the whole key to this is to take advantage of it when it comes back. And you can't just be sitting on it now. You got to be really active to really be monitoring what's going on and paying attention to it to capitalize on the work you've already done here and the extra, realistically, the extra leverage you've taken and the extra risk you've taken. You've taken a lot of extra risk here, right? We were down 50 ticks and now we're down 20 ticks. So as long as things keep going in our favor, we're actually really close to the same amount of money down, right? For having this much size on, we're actually really close to having the same amount of money on. So, but as soon as we get up above this, you're gonna be like, whoa, what happened? And a lot of money will be out, right? So, okay, absolutely. You don't need to panic. We could have averaged in again. I'd just be really wanting to cut some of this off, probably. Okay, so what the major problem was is that we had to sit through all that damage before we did it, right? Like, Even if you had shorted it there, that would be exactly where you would have shorted it, right? See? So now what are we going to do? We're going to take off 5 right here because we're at this low point, right? At that double bottoming area. I don't want to take the whole thing apart, but I mean, we're going to take some of it apart. We're going to close at this level a little bit. Probably should close 5 more. We're going to do this in 5 so we actually make sure we get the fill positively. So there's 10 off at that one spot. Now I'm going to want to bring my trail stop in to 43.75. Fuck, man, as if, right? This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. Now you can let it do whatever, you know what I mean, it wants to do. I can't believe, you know what I mean? It's like, I can't believe it did that for you. If it breaks this level again, which again I said this level here, if it breaks that level again, it's going to want to really kind of rip down. I'll get a better shot on that. So it's tight. Perfect. There it is, 100% fixed up. So when that happens, that line is at 42.30.75, right? So 42.30.75. So let's just see what happens here when it breaks down from here. I would almost be tempted to put my stop up even a little bit tighter, but I mean, yeah, this is the part you got to also be patient with too. You can't just cut it off there, right? Like, you could, but I mean, I don't think we have to. I think we're going back to, what did I say? Back to the tens? Back to the tens and then back to, what did I say? I think it was back to the 70s or something, wasn't it? I'll have to look back in the video, but there's the point of control at the 50s, 60s, so I can't remember what I said, but it's down there, right? It's down there further. So not like I want to panic, but I mean, I should be really careful here to cut some more off just to take more profit, right? Be really careful here. Yeah, like it could possibly get back down to 15s. Let's just start in there somewhere, right? 15s, 14s, right? You get what I'm trying to say? In here, it can definitely get back down to here once it breaks this level. We'll see. It's going to want to pause here maybe at the 20s, obviously. But that range can go as deep as the 15s or even less, right? To the, yeah, yeah. Maybe we should just hold then. Okay, so, right, it's doing exactly what we're talking about. Our entry was up here. That's the same as this level here. I really did have a feeling we were going to go down here, but the question is it going to fucking want to shake me out? Yeah, easily can come back down to the 11 here to hold that. That's the VWAP, right? Back down to the 11. Yeah, 10, 11, give or take. Pretty balanced on the day. It does look like it wants to maybe come back and fill this in, but I mean, it's on an intraday. It's hard for it to really want to do that. There's VWAP is right there too, right? So that's interesting. So we'll just wait and see. So it's almost noon. It's 11:58 a.m. Okay, well we come running all the way back after we bounced off the value area low, which was the 20s again. I'm pretty sure I said something about the 20s. I kind of have to start listening to myself. I should have taken some more off there. Mm-hmm. That's yeah, interesting. Anyway, we're right back to VWAP. So what is going to happen here at VWAP? And then why would I want to hang around? I don't know. We'll see. We'll play this one out, seeing as it was such a fucking fucked up entry. Okay, well, you got your little wish, didn't you? I told you around the 20s or whatever that number was. Then I said we were going to come back down even one more, which was the 12s and the 10s, right? Back to our annual VWAP, which is at 09 right now, which is a little bit off. It was a little bit off. Look at this perfect hold, though. If it holds here, this would be brilliant. brilliant to hold here because look at the stairs it's building. I haven't seen a better set of stairs in a long time. Um, I would think if we get back to 10, I should take a couple off just to take some profit. Okay, we're right down at our number 42.10. We're back. 42.09. Probably take 5 off here. There you go. 143 ticks on 5. Maybe take 5 more while we're here. Should we wait for it? It's a little bit. It's just that if it comes back, I don't want to miss out on any of that, so I might as well take 5 more right now. There you go. And then it's 3:18, so I'm gonna say whatever. We're gonna wait. Okay, good morning. It is Friday, August 12th, and we are holding on for dear life with the not dear life, but anyway, these are the S&P 500 futures contracts. Wouldn't say we're holding on for dear life. I'm just saying we're holding on. Here's our after hours activity. Here's our yesterday. Here's our move from yesterday. Is it retracing the retracement of the retracement? Interesting, isn't it? We're still playing with this range as I kind of want, and we're being held. We're being held up by the. Looks like we're being held up by the annual VWAP there, and we're not doing the little valley jump that I was. Sorry about that accent. We're not doing the jump that I was expecting. It potentially, maybe it will after it's shaken. Maybe that's exactly right. So like it goes up like this, and then watch, it's just gonna shake the shit out of the tree, and then back to where I thought. Let's just wait and see, right? Let's just wait and see how this pans out. Like I said, we've already taken profit. We took profit here. We took profit here. That's the whole point of having. It actually makes it less risk to have more parts on once you're into the magic, right? But I like what I did here. Look at, you got this big push down, profits, perfect because you don't know. Big push down, profits because you don't know. And then typically I would trail my stop in, right? But that's what I'm working on. It's actually holding that stop in because we've taken profits, taken profits. So what the heck do I care if we got 7 more ticks of profits? You see what I mean? And we're protected, right? That's what I'm working on. So it looks like if it breaks above this, this is gonna be kind of, it'll be interesting. We'll record it. Okay, so really trying to pay attention to everything. I could show you the charts, but crude oil is going down, and Dixie, the U.S. dollar index, is kind of balanced and going up, right? So if money, we're trying to pay attention to capital flow, and if money is going into Dixie and coming out of crude, then they're putting it somewhere, and the ES might go up because of this, right? So, the E mini, right? The S&P 500 futures contracts here, they might go up, and it's Friday, so we have to pay attention to that. And then, say like 15, 17 minutes or something, we're gonna have numbers come out, like an announcement come out at 10 a.m. So I don't know the strength of this news either that's coming out. It's the University of Michigan Consumer Confidence a level. Sorry, surveyed consumers. It's a level of composite index based on surveyed consumers. A survey of about 500 consumers, which asks respondents to rate the relative level of current and future economic conditions. So what the fuck is that man? The 500 fucking people who? So I don't know, but crude oil is going down. Here's a quick snapshot of our prediction I do have a target that's really deep, and it's 82.25. Now, will that actually hold out? Yeah, it's going to take a while to get there, but yeah, we got to wait this out. The VIX is kind of doing a funny thing, and yeah, there you go. Right before the news here, we got about 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact. But crude is still going down, and our Dixie is now going down with it. So interesting. They're taking money, and good old Vixie is starting to go 30 seconds, 20 seconds actually. See that one little jam there? That was interesting. It was a little early and it just pulled and pushed right there. We'll see. 9 seconds. Let's just see how strong this news is. I don't know if the news is going to be that strong here. Oh, wait a second. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It really is moving the market. Now let's just wait and see. These are 5 second candles, right? So, interesting. I don't know if you want me to record this, but I don't know how many people actually get to see this, really, to be honest with you. Especially this dialed in. The price action like this, right? Like, I don't know. If you're not looking at price action like this, then you're probably missing out on a lot, right? If you're looking at it like this, well, I guess you can kind of see something there ripping, right? But it's just like one big fucking candle, like. So, thesis is intact, and we are good to go for more downside. Yes, 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 yes. Where are we going? Like I said, we back down. I think back down to the 13s, 11s, 10s. That should be a good kind of. We'll see what happens there. Let's double check with all the rest. Yeah, it's really choppy there. Let's just hopefully it holds this level, then stays down, right? Let's. Wow. Wow. It came right back to our price. Like, I mean, 0 ticks to our price, like 1 tick to our price. What was the high? 42.50, 43.50. Wow, we missed it by 1 tick. Impressive, impressive. Well, for fuck's sakes, there's the stop out. Fucking winners into losers. What the fuck was the point of letting that 100 ticks go against me? Yeah, we took profit here, we took profit here, but to let it come all the way back. Here's the open, and look at it retrace here. This is just fucking. Again, this is what I'm trying to say about putting the fucking money in the jar. Just, I should have taken way more off in several locations here. That was 50 units, 40 units off there at the top. I could have cut that down a lot more. I got to work on this. So we waited a few more minutes after that stop out to do the. But anyway, the first two lots off, or the first 5 and 5 off, were worth 325, 318, and then those two at the bottom there were worth 881 and 887 for those 5 lots. And then that disappointing last 40 lots of the micro ES was worth $200. So all in all, for 2 days of trading, it was a fantastic 2 days of trading. But I mean, I'm a little disappointed. That grand total is $2,612.50. It's just. And now we're stuck in this range where it ran up. And once it broke out of this, and then we got back up into this range, which is the. We had that level there at 45. That corresponds to that level up there at 45, 45.50, give or take that low area. So like it wants to seem to fill that area in, maybe, give or take, right? So it's going to spend some time in there. I don't know why I've got an accent today, but sorry. Go back here. We'll look at this, right? And then this range here, I was like, well, let's zoom in on that a little. And there it is. There, zoomed in with a profile on top of a. Like that's just that actual range with the ranges profile of how it is balanced and how its value area, and then the point of control here. Is this going to want to reverse and come back and just keep doing the same thing over and over again. I don't know if I can take a trade here because my mindset's not quite right, but so it broke out of the range, right? Did you see the curve and then it broke out of the curve, right? Like we were looking at this range, right? So it took like a long time, right? Okay, so I got kind of screwed up because of my position in the morning. So I thought it was going down. I really did think it was going down. But now we're at the look at this. I'll mark it. All right, well there you go. And then let's see how it reverses off of this, right? People are gonna want to probably take a short here. Terrible, right? So the question is it going to break here? And then how do you know that it's going to break? We don't have any extra volume. Potentially we had a little bit of volume when it broke the high, right? But like this could easily just keep grinding away. It's 1:58 p.m. in the afternoon here, so yeah, good thing we didn't take that trade there. Like that just keeps going up. Comes back, goes up. Like what even if you were to get something here, what 9, 10 ticks? This whole range is 9 or 10 ticks. This is a waste of time, right? Something panged right there. That's the new high, right? See that? So that excess, you could potentially collect that excess there if you really 4 ticks though. Like it's not really. I wouldn't suggest trying to get into this because watch it rotate back to the 61 here and you'll be underwater. We'll just see. I'll pause it here, but like you would have to have a resting order there. That's what I'm saying on the breakout point, and that's exactly what happened there. So would you get paid for it? And then what do you? That's enough right there, and that's the 6 ticks, and you just take it, and that's it. Interesting. Hmm. Okay, well that's that. That's the end of the day. We just didn't get the reverse trade on there. That's just a shame. Anyway, that was the same. That was all that 2 day move. That was the 2600. That's all there is to it. Like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell. That's where you get your high fives.